Would you ever buy products from Facebook Marketplace? Is it safe? Hey, Jason here. If you've been watching the channel, you've been seeing me go through Johannesburg, showing you how beautiful it is here, man. I literally just got back home from Melville, was out there at the market. Really cool place. And also make sure you watch the end of this video because if you're a nail technician or know someone, there's a big opportunity for them out there. And most importantly, you've been seeing me talk about success, what it is, and how to get it in the three areas of life that I focus on, which are happiness, health, and wealth. Now, if you're new to the channel, the definition of success is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. And let's just be honest, man. Buying and selling on social media, whether it's Facebook Marketplace, Instagram, anything else, is actually a really worthy idea. Like those are small businesses in the new digital era. We got to understand what these things are. However, is it safe? And how can you effectively sell on it? Like those are the problems and those are the questions that I keep hearing from people. And like a lot of people we live in this world where whenever there's new emerging technology, we're fearful of it because we don't know what it looked like. We don't have a memory map of how to do things with it, how things were done successful with it. So it's a normal psychological condition. Even when, think about it, let's go back to when they first became electric cars, the way we got away from the stagecoaches and the wagons. People were fearful of those cars. Look at us now. You can't even pay us to go ride a horse or a stagecoach somewhere. Like that's how deep this is. And we have to look at it from that standpoint of where is this going to be in the future? How is this going to look in the future? And so, because that's the way to look at it, one, it is safe to buy from places like Facebook Marketplace and things like that. There are a lot of genuine good people selling things, and also, most importantly, it's a great way. Let's say if you're someone you've accumulated a lot of things over the years, and now you're ready to just clear out some of those things, make way for new energy. That's a great place to get rid of things. That whole saying, "one man's trash is another man's treasure," that is true. And that's all throughout the world. It's not an African thing. It's not an American thing. It's not a Colombian thing. It's a worldwide human thing. And so, like, we have to start looking at, like, what are some of the things that we're just sitting on gold mines in our house? Like, what are the things we're not using anymore? This is one of the reasons why I do a very, very strict job on every 3 to 4 months. I go through and I look and see, like, what do I have? Like, what can I give away to someone? What can I donate somewhere? Like, trying to make sure that I don't just hold on to too many things because it's a natural thing, man, and we all do it. If I had a bigger spot, yo, I'd probably have so much stuff right now, it'd be crazy. But because I don't, it minimizes how much stuff that I can accumulate. And remember, I live out of a computer bag, suitcase, and a backpack. So like that's how I live my life now. So I don't have space for too much stuff. I think now I just have space for my juicer and my suitcase, my little suitcase bag, and that's about it, man. And so as a business, though, how should you be showing up on Marketplace? Now that's an even better question, a better way, because once businesses start showing up appropriately, people will start understanding it's safe. And what I mean by that is too many people, and I've been using Facebook Marketplace since I've got here. I've been like the last 3 days, I've been trying to buy some things. I'm gonna explain to you why it is so important if you want to do business on Facebook Marketplace or any other online platform. You have to learn how to talk online. That is the very key thing. You have to learn how to talk online. And so, because most people, when they talk on Marketplace, they're talking as they text. And you have to understand this. I'm not your friend. I'm not your buddy. Like you have to be very cautious what words you use. You call me the wrong word, I'm not interested in the sale anymore. And then I don't want to hear excuses out there because then you're spamming me. Because like we're not friends. It's not a relationship. Like just because even if someone reaches out to you to ask questions about it, you can't assume the position that they're buying it. You have to just understand that they're asking for more information and then you just give them that and you keep going. Now, there's a way to do it to keep them in a follow up, but I'm not going to go into that big of a detail today. And so that's one of the biggest problems that I see with people trying to sell online. they're talking as if we're friends. I'm not your friend. I'm a potential customer, meaning you have to understand that you don't have the leeway of speaking unprofessional. It's the same way of I'm not going to go into an establishment, someone's cursing at me or speaking rude or disrespectful. I'm just going to walk out and never go there again. Matter of fact, the only other thing I'll probably do is hop online and give a bad review on it to let people know, like, yo, don't come here. If they're going to treat me like this, I don't want you coming here spending your hard earned money and be treated like crap. So, like, you have to understand that part. The second part is too many people, they treat business on social media, and the way they treat it, it comes off scammy. And what I mean by that is, like, you have to force the information at them. So instead of saying what's wrong, let me just explain to you how to sell effectively on Facebook Marketplace. And I'm just going to use that one because I know that's real big here in South Africa, and a lot of people can do better at it here. Let me just say that. So if you want to effectively sell on Facebook Marketplace, first thing you need to do is you need to have like a 3 to 4 line automated script that you can just send to people as soon as they, because look, here's the thing, guys, unless someone sends you a automated response, most people just going to hit that button and say, hey, is this still available? So because you know most people are going to just send that, there's no point in using too much thought into answering those questions. They're just generic questions. So you have to let people start qualifying themselves for the next level of, am I more serious about buying this? So let's say if you're selling, so this item that I was looking for, anti-theft sling backpack. So this is something I've been looking for the past 3 days. I'm explaining to you where I'm finna get it, but I'm explaining to you also how they messed up, but showing you how to do it. So when I ask the people, so like for me going through looking for the backpack, I would just say, hey, is this still available? Because it's like, I've noticed most people, no matter what response you do, they just be like, yes, do you want it? Which it's just tacky. It's just tacky, guys. It's just tacky. And just ask yourself in the mirror, like, hang yourself something in the mirror and be like, yes, do you want this? Yes, do you want it? And see the emotions that you feel from it. Because we got to start understanding the emotions we're evoking from using the words we're using. The person on the other end that's what they're feeling. And if you don't want to feel it doing it to yourself, it don't make you feel like you want to buy it. They're not going to buy it. So just think about that. So have like a 3 to 4 word, hey, this is my name. Yes, this is the products we have. And let's say if like for the anti-sling backpack, you can say we have this color, this color, this color. And also we can pick up and we can do delivery in these areas, or we can do pickup at this public location. Like, do you see how detailed and as a business that sound? Like you're explaining to them, hey, this is my name. It's just the same way if you come in, hey, how you doing? My name's Jason. How can I help you today? So then you're going through, hey, you already know they want the anti-sling backpack. So since you know what they want, now you just go in and say, hey, okay, hey, I'm Jason. Welcome. These are the bags that I have. These are the colors available. This is the price, because you want to reassure the price so they know that it's safe. And the price should match whatever's in the description. Do not put free in the description to try to get people to click. That's clickbait. You're coming off scamming. So you put the actual price in the description that you're charging for it, and you let them know again in this automated script. Now, after that, the next thing you want to do is let them know, hey, if you're interested in getting it, we can do delivery in these areas. This is how much the delivery charge is. Or if you're able to collect, we do collect here at this public place. And the reason why I'm putting public place, you need to make a person feel safe. Telling someone to go meet them at the taxi rank or meet them outside Carlton Center or meet me on this street. No one's coming, dude. No one. Oh, hey, let's meet inside this shop and we're going to walk around. No one's doing business like that. Stop it. And even if you are selling fenced products, you need to carry yourself as a legit businessman at the very least. Like I'm telling you guys, like when you've been around the world enough and you've seen enough cultures and you've seen different businesses practices, good and bad, you can tell a person who's doing illegal activity just the way they're doing the business. You want to do business as a legit businessman. People want to feel safe. And then after you do that, now let's say if the person say, okay, I want to have it for delivery, and I want to have it for delivery, and here's the address, blah blah blah. And then you let them know, okay, perfect. Here's the delivery cost. This is how much the bag is. Here's the cost for the delivery fee. All you need to do is put in this amount. And I would say if you're going to do delivery, have someone pay half up front. They deposit half, and then they pay the half at the carrier, or however you do it. Cash on delivery here. That's one way you do it. Or you can use crypto. There's so many different ways to do that, guys. But whatever works best here. I think the e-wallet, it works really good here. So that might be the best way for you to do it, the e-wallet, because the less people have to exchange cash in hand, the safer people feel. And so then once you have that, you letting them know what the prices is, giving them their total, and then you give them a time frame. Let them know like, hey, if you can have it deposited by this time, it'll be going out at this time. It's this time it'll be going out at this time. If it's after 5 p.m., unfortunately, we can't send it to you till the first thing tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Like, operate as a business. Do not try to get someone to come out and meet you at night. Businesses don't operate at night, guys. There's not too many 24-hour businesses here in South Africa. Do not try to do that. People are going to feel like they're getting scammed possibly, or you're putting yourself in danger if you're being a legit business person. Like, it's all about safety on both parties. At the end of the day, you want their money, they want your product. So let that be a harmonic transaction, and everybody go home safely. And so, like, that's just a very easy way for you to start making more money if you're going to sell products on Facebook Marketplace, IG, or any other place like that. Like, because of the way the people was acting, I ended up finding the backpack on Takealot, and it's going to be delivered to my door tomorrow. And I wanted the bag today. Like, that's the funny thing. Like, I want to help small businesses. I want to work with small businesses. I don't mind paying a little bit of a higher price because I understand they have to go source the goods and things like that. However, I'm not willing to put my safety at risk to help support a small business. And people have to start understanding this. We need to learn the basics of business, of how to operate them successfully. Like, we're not even getting into customer retention yet, guys. Like, what if 10% of your sales that you make on Facebook Marketplace, those customers come back and ask you for more products? Now you can start scaling your business, man. But you gotta start with these basics. Make people feel safe online. Operate as a legit business. Speak to people clearly and learn how to speak online. That's just the biggest problem right now. Most people do not understand whatever, just because you text or type something, I can't read your mind. I can only read it the way it was typed to me. And most people are being very disrespectful when they're typing, and they're just unaware of it. And so we have to start changing the way we're looking at business online by adjusting the way we communicate online and the way we just make ourselves appear online. You need to have also updated pictures of you guys, just to let you know. And so that's it for the day. Let me know if you like this type of content. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. And